Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Nursing Unscripted. I'm your host for today, Nathan Yeshua. And with me, I have
Avwioro Onome. I'm a 500 level medical student here in Avwioro Onome University.
Nice to meet you, Onome. Thank you. So, just be diving into your perspective generally as a medical student. Your mom is a nurse, right?
Yes, she is.
So, the influence your mom has had towards your perspective and generally what you think can change, it can be better. So let me just go straight into the questions.
All right.
So what was your perspective of nursing as a child while growing up?
Okay, firstly, I spent 6 years in the boarding school, so I can't remember most of my childhood, but the least I can remember, I remember that whenever we would go to my mom's workplace as the hospital, she would always tell us not to touch the railings, not to touch anything at all in the hospital. And as soon as we are getting up, she tells us, wash your hands immediately. Don't do any of that, just wash your hands first. And also, whenever we were sick, there was really no need for us to go to the hospital. She would always treat us, and then people in my neighborhood too, they would always come around for medical attention,
Checkups.
They would bring their children to collect injection. And also anytime we were with other children, like our friends, she would always tell us not to get our clothes dirty. Yeah, not to get our clothes dirty, not to rub on the ground, not to exactly.
So that's a very nice keynote to take.
Mm-hmm.
So my next question goes towards, you said you're a medical student now.
Yes.
So you'd have a closer relationship with nurses currently. So what do you think your perspective is now that you're a medical student in that field?
Okay, I won't lie. Before I got into medicine and ward round and stuff like that, I used to think nurses were very strict. Probably because my mother is she's a very strict person. But I thought nurses were strict as well. So I used to be very scared of nurses until we started doing ward rounds, relating more with nurses, and then I realized that truly nurses can be strict, but beneath their whole strict distance, they are actually very caring, and they are devoted to their work. They interact more with patients, even more than doctors. I feel like they have a better interpersonal relationship with patients. Yes.
So talk about interpersonal relationship with patients, how nurses are caring. We understand that they can be strict sometimes, but it's for good reasons.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So still going back to your mom and your childhood, definitely growing up, you get to pick up a bit of this here and there, pick up habits, things that help to build your personality. So what do you think your mother as a nurse has influenced with your overall character or your overall behavior as a person?
Right from childhood, whenever we would go out, she would always tell us to wash our hands as soon as we're entering the house. So that's habit. I'm kind of used to that habit now, even though I've grown up, and I'm not usually with my mom and stuff. But as soon as I get back from posting, the first thing I do is to wash my hands, and I have a very good hygiene, and I cannot tolerate people that have poor hygiene or being in a dirty environment. And also I tend to pay attention to little details.
More conscious about it.
Yes, exactly.
So you definitely be inclined towards helping people that experience poor hygiene or do not take good care of themselves generally.
Yes.
Because that's very good to know. So now there are always pros and cons in every field. There are some things that need changes, there are some things that need just a little bit of tweak here and there to make it better. So what do you think, based off your own perspective, could be better in field of nursing or in healthcare generally?
Um, I feel like that doctors and nurses can have a better relationship because some doctors can be unnecessarily rude to nurses. Some doctors believe that nurses are beneath them, so they tend to downgrade nurses. So I feel like nurses and doctors can have a better cordial relationship for the sake of their patients at least. And also, some people believe that nurses are assistants to doctors. So I feel that is not true because nurses can make crucial decisions for the sake of the welfare of the patient.
Yeah. Keynote we are taking from here is that everybody has a role to play, number one, and everybody is important. It will be good for us to understand the importance of every individual, regardless of your field, but actually in nursing, since that's our take. So just to understand better how I'm just really intrigued about the whole mother as a nurse, because I don't know how that experience is. So my question is, my last question is,
okay,
how well do you think your mother has influenced your view of life? How you view life?
Okay, generally, not just not just regarding nursing, but generally, my mom taught me to be very respectful to people. Whether you like this person or you don't like this person does not mean you have to be rude to the person. Respect is very, very important. And also, I remember when I was growing up, I loved this nurses anthem because of my mom. Something about nurses are great, nurses are caring. Exactly. So I fell in love with that anthem when I was growing up, and working closely with nurses now in the hospital, I realized that nurses are actually great. Nurses are caring.
So we can take away that nurses are caring.
Yes.
Nurses have important roles to play in the healthcare sector. Having a nurse as a guardian or a mother has influenced her towards how she thinks, how well she relates with people, her hygiene, and her personal perspective about life generally. So, in case you've forgotten, this podcast is proudly sponsored by NCI, our current Nursing Conception Initiative, and we are currently at the Obafemi Awolowo branch. And the studio is open and fully equipped for content creators, and you can also book us with the details below. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. We'll keep you posted on more episodes, and I would love to see you on our next one. Thank you.
Bye.